So hello everyone and welcome back to the Dreamfall, the longest journey with Kide and this new guy who's
Goddess
remember.
of mercy. There's no
I
hope for
don't
any of you.
actually remember and they are not actually fighting, at least at the moment. So last time around we just came into the battle with this guy
I
and
would not any of you watch my back in a temple, let alone on a battlefield.
yes, battlefields. But we also met April, and we have no idea what happened to Zoe now. Then, after what happened with or the discussion
When the
with
day
April,
comes, you have to fight a real
it's
enemy. May the goddess take your souls swiftly.
April is a little bit different. Well, she has grown in a way. Well, it's been 10 years after all, but I'm kind of. Well, in a way, a little bit surprised too that she never wanted to go and visit in the other world anymore. But I guess maybe she felt, especially after what happened to Emma, that she got shot, that they would be better off without her involving. And maybe she thought indeed that they would be feeling angry, but I really wouldn't assume such a thing, especially if you don't even talk to them. Of course, you can have a more of a purpose in this world fighting against those who are occupying Marcuria right now, but still, well, let's see. I'm sure we'll see more of April later on, so we'll know more. Maybe see Crow too, because we haven't met Crow yet. That would be sad if we don't meet Crow. So,
follow me, Apostle.
yes, I shall be following you as a apostle. I don't know exactly what all of it means, but they do seem like the guards from the other region, so I guess I'm the apostle of this empire that is also occupying Marcuria. At least it's a possibility.
Child Enna wants me to follow her to the council room to see the Six.
They are waiting, Apostle.
Please enter, Apostle.
Is that the place where I need to enter, or this one? I guess it's this where there's the guards. Fine then.
The Six await.
Okay, the Six await. The Six. Fire Blaze. And the Six.
Apostle, our apologies for calling you away while you were training.
We know that you are busy with the initiates, but this could not wait.
We have just had word from our armies in the east, and it worries us deeply.
Our dearest Apostle, we have a very important task for you.
Yes, mistress.
Apostle, you know how some Eastlanders still resist our noble efforts at uniting their fractured nations and bringing the word to their goddessless lives. The mission continues unabated, of course. Nothing shall stand between the glory of the goddess and those lost ones who have strayed from her light. But still there are a few who have chosen to oppose us. Those misguided pagans have become a dangerous obstacle in the path.
Apostle Kian, we need you to travel east to those heathen lands to bring the word to the heretics.
There is a man who leads these rebellious few, these insurgents. A man whose hands are soiled with the blood of many trueborn. A daemon.
You must travel tonight to the Havens, Apostle, and board a cloud ship bound for the city of Marcuria. When you reach your destination, you will seek out this man, this butcher. They call him the Scorpion. You must seek him out, and you must convert him.
By the letting of his blood, he shall be reborn into the next life, where he may find forgiveness in the glory of the goddess.
Find this rebel leader, this Scorpion, and let your blade kiss his throat. This is your mission, Kian Alvane.
As you please, mistress. Your word is my path.
You will leave now with haste. May the goddess be with you, Apostle. And mind the Scorpion does not sting you before you sting him.
I shall be vigilant, mistress. Blessed be the goddess. Blessed be the path. Blessed be the word. Blessed be the mission.
I don't like the sound of that. I certainly don't.
Can we trust him?
If not him, then who? He is our most faithful apostle.
He knows not to question our word. He will complete his mission.
The prophet was adamant. There is much resting on this task. It is the last obstacle, the prophet said. When it is done,
The light of the goddess will wash across the world like a tidal wave, drowning all those who lack faith.
May that day come swiftly, and may the goddess aid the apostle in his mission. The future of our empire rests on his shoulders now.
I hope he will question it, to be honest. I assume that's going to be the case because, well, yeah, otherwise, I would assume that we would be very much against April's cause and against magical creatures basically too, which would be sad. Very. So, which way am I supposed to go? Or do I go and talk to these guys and tell him that I'm heading out?
I would not have any of you watch my back in a temple, let alone on a battlefield.
I am being sent to the Havens tonight, Master. A cloud ship will take me east across the ocean. I must leave with haste.
With haste. I see. Another heathen who needs converting.
There's great darkness in this world. Is it not our duty to illuminate the darkness with the light of the goddess?
We cannot make the sun rise in the dead of night, Kian. Like everyone else, we must wait for dawn.
Must we have this discussion again, Master? It seems to me you question everything I believe in.
Not so, Kian. You know I'm a man of faith. What I am questioning is our right to impose our faith on others. I've been to these eastern lands and they...
And is it not a place full of darkness and sin? Would it not be better off under the guiding light of our faith and the mercy of the goddess?
What would you have me answer? There is indeed arrogance, oppression, murder and fear in those lands. But there's also beauty, freedom and humility. And the brightest day has the darkest shadows, Kian. Remember that.
I must depart now, Master. The cloud ship leaves the Havens at first light and my duty beckons.
Duty or no duty. Do only what you yourself believe to be right and not what others tell you is right. I'll see you when you get back. You can tell me all about the Eastlanders and how you rescued their maidens from a life of sin. May you walk with the goddess, Kian.
And the light of the goddess upon you, Master Garmon.
I like the master better from his views. For sure. Ah, Zoe, you're waking up. Well, you are still in this room, so you haven't
You all right,
been
girl?
taken, which is good, but...
Where am I?
You're still at the Friends. You don't remember?
I don't know. How did I get back here?
Back? You haven't moved all night. A couple of guests found you passed out. You were drugged.
What?
That's what it looks like. I checked the cameras, but there was nothing on them. The crystals were wiped. When we found you last night, I called a friend of mine, a doctor. She came by and checked you out. She said you were on some kind of synth, but that you'd sleep it off. So I closed the room and kept an eye on you all night.
That's not possible. I was somewhere else. April, she...
What?
I met April. April Ryan. I was in Arcadia, the place she spoke about. I was there. So I couldn't possibly have been here.
Zoe, look, I've been checking in on you every 15 minutes all night long. You couldn't have gone anywhere without me noticing. You were fed some kind of hallucinogenic. You've probably been having very vivid dreams.
Well, I would say they were dreams, but it probably would have been only dreams unless the girl, whatever the girl is, sent us to rescue, so to speak, April Ryans. So...
That's impossible. I was there. I spoke with April. She wasn't very cooperative. But I did speak with her.
All I know is that you've been sleeping right here since we found you. You left Emma and me at the table to make a call. 20 minutes later, some guests found you passed out in the booth. They gave up their reservation quite willingly. They didn't want to get involved.
Sorry about that.
Sorry? Girl, it's not your fault that someone drugged you. But you might want to consider getting out of this before you get hurt.
I can't just abandon Reza.
I'm sure he doesn't want you to put yourself at risk like this.
Did you see whoever did this to me?
You don't remember anything?
No. Last night's a blur. The first thing I remember is waking up in... No, I don't remember anything from the Fringe.
I didn't see anyone. But apparently our friend Marcus Crozier checked in just before the incident. And he brought 2 guests.
Wait. I remember... part of it. Marcus. The twins.
Twins?
They're working together. They were in Reza's apartment back in Casablanca, and they were here last night.
So they must have been the ones who drugged you.
Maybe. But I don't understand why they didn't just... kill me. I mean, that's the second time they've attacked me, and I'm still walking.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's not to look a gift horse in the mouth. You're alive. Don't ask too many questions.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just go home while I'm still...
Alive.
After all, Marcus turned out to be a big mistake on my part. And if Reza's gotten himself into something really dangerous... Besides, I don't know where to go from here. I might as well head back to Casablanca and wait for Reza to get in touch with me.
That sounds like a good idea, girl. How do you feel?
A bit woozy. But pretty good, considering. Did Emma leave already?
Early this morning. She has a show later today in Moscow. I promised I'd keep her updated.
So what are you going to tell her?
I don't know. What you just told me, I guess. Who knows? Even if it was a dream, maybe you really did speak with April.
Yeah, that's the case.
It felt real enough. I don't know. I need to sort things out in my head. I guess I will go home. I don't feel like crossing paths with Marcus or the twins again.
They were probably just trying to scare you. Your friend seems to be onto a pretty big story.
Yeah. I just hope that... Ow.
You okay, Zoe?
Just my head. Yeah, I'm okay.
You can stay here as long as you need to. And I can call my doctor friend again. No need to go to a hospital.
No, I should go home. Thanks, Charlie. I really appreciate it.
No problem, girl. Drop by if you're ever in town again, and keep me updated if you find your friend or if you hear from April.
I will, Charlie. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, that flower, I think maybe it planted something into us. Maybe. It certainly is something regardless. I'm always like, I'm wondering if that is Justy, but I don't see any diaries for her exactly, so... Can't make a call, unfortunately.
My most treasured possession.
Well, unless we have still our lockpick, I guess. Mystery door, I want in. Please let me in. Oh well. Yay.
Hola, sweetie. It's me. Where are you?
Hi, Liv. I'm still in Newport, but I'm on my way home. Any news?
Yes. You're going to Japan.
Japan?
I decrypted Reza's notes. Well, most of them. Okay, some of them. I'm still working on it, but I found out that he was investigating Watticorp.
Watticorp? Really? My God, that's pretty huge. What was he investigating?
Don't know yet, sweetie, but he was in contact with 2 people at Watti, one of whom was the dead girl in his apartment. From his notes, my guess is that after leaving Newport, he would be heading to Watti City, on the island of Hokkaido in northern Japan. That's where Watticorp HQ is located. That's also everything I've got so far, I'm afraid. I'll keep working on Reza's notes, and I'll have more info for you when you get there.
You mean Japan?
You know, I'd try and convince you not to go, but you seemed pretty set on tracking Reza down, and all signs point to Japan.
I know. I have to keep going. I can't give up. Not now, not this time. This is too important. If I quit...
Is everything all right, Zoe?
Yes and no. I'm fine. I'm not hurt or anything, but... things have happened. I don't have time to get into it right now. But it'll make a hell of a story someday.
As long as you're okay, sweetie. Like I said, I'll keep working on the notepad, and I'll call you when you get to Wati City. Safe journey.
All right, Liv. Take care.
Like, we saw those couple of other people hooked in the flowers, or at least that one girl. Maybe she was somehow in the other world as well. Maybe they've made some sort of a machine making it possible. I don't know. At least like partially possible. But we only shortly met Teresa in the relatively start. Haven't heard of him for a long time. For sure.